What's up guys, I've recently bought a rum flagon. I'm going to take a look at it, open it up and give it a try. Let's get it. What's up guys, welcome back to Diary of a Rum Hunter. So I have been doing some true rum hunting. So you may have seen my video, make £1,000 in 30 days. If you haven't, it will be somewhere up there in the top right corner. Basically, I bought another flagon. So my video on £1,000 for 30 days is based around me buying and selling a flagon. It's the most controversial video I've done yet. It's the biggest watched video that I've done so far. So I could see you guys had some interest in the flagons and the kind of vintage and the buying and selling. So I've kind of changed one around. So basically I've bought another flagon to do something different. So let's rewind back to when I bought the flagon at auction.
Lot 305, bottle of Jack Daniels, old number 7 there. The 1895 replica bottle, sealed there. I've got to start this in at £115 here. Who's got 120? Anyone for £120? 120 now. Got £120. Anyone for 130? Anyone want to jump in at £130 then? No, so we're selling then £120 with fair warning at 120 then.
Right, here we go.
Lot 306, got the 1 gallon demi-john, stoneware flag in there, original Royal Navy pussers rum with sealed to the top. I've got to start this in at £300. Who's got 310 on that? Still very cheap at that. There we go. 420 we have here. Got 420 on Easy Live. Who's got 440? Nice. 420 I have. 440 anywhere? 460 now. 500. 580. 620. 660. That's more like it. 780. 820. 840. Beings at 840 now. Any advance on 840? Do we have 860 anywhere? No, I think we're all done then at £840 and selling for £840. Make no mistake at that then.
Yes. Come on. Beautiful.
Lot 307, bottle of the black label Jack Daniels Japan Master Distiller Tennessee whiskey there, released for a limited period of time.
Right, so I'm over the moon the fact that I've just won that flagon. Was it the best price? I tell you what, the last one that I bought was what? Was it £1,450, £1,500? I can't actually remember how much I paid for it now. Maybe £1,600. So this one, which was £840 hammer price, turned out to be £1,031 cost. I also paid, I think it's about about £50, I think it was, for delivery. Anybody that needs to ship some alcohol from auction, I can highly recommend Benelux Shipping. They are an incredible shipping company who deliver your bottles from auction straight to your house at a very reasonable price. So check them out, Benelux Shipping. I'll drop their link down in the description. Right guys, I truly cannot be more excited. I've got maybe I've got 4 or 5 flagons now that I've got for collection. I weigh them regularly because the weight of flagons are very important. What I will say is the most recent flagon that I got that you've just seen me bid at auction it's a little bit light, but I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk for the matter of that I want to open a flagon. I bought this flagon because I saw that it had no wicker on it, and you know what? The fact that it's missing the wicker actually hugely depreciates it. Although it went for quite a good price at auction, it will massively deter a lot of collectors, because I know if I was going to collect this bottle, I would not have paid what I paid for it. Because the retail value, people see a flagon without the wicker and think it's kind of inferior. They think it's almost defective. But the flagon's still the same. Like, nothing changes about that flagon. But maybe it gives you a little insight into the history of the flagon, and actually maybe it's had a hard time. Maybe it's been stored badly. Maybe it's been somewhere damp. No one knows. But I'm not going to bore you. I was going to weigh it on the camera, but I won't bore you with that. Basically, this weighs 7.5 kilograms, and most of my flagons are typically 8 kilos or more. I've got an 8 kilo, 8.1, 8.5, 8.4. I've got various flagons all around the 8+ kilos. Right, so after shooting this, I actually realised I didn't really explain the differences in weights and what difference it actually makes to the bottle or the flagon. The weight has a direct reflection of actually how much liquid's inside. Obviously this one hasn't got the wicker on, so it's got a little bit of weight loss purely due to the wicker, but the lack of weight is more than likely due to the lack of liquid. Obviously it's not clear, so you can't see, so you weigh them. The reason the liquid would be less or lighter, obviously there'd be a slight variation in fill levels when they're originally filled, but the seal on top determines how well it holds the alcohol, how much air gets into the bottle, and primarily how much has evaporated through the cork. Typically it's the alcohol that evaporates first. So when you have some evaporation, normally means that the alcohol percentage and strength has been reduced. So this is what I'm referring to with lighter weights. So when this was 7.5, there's a massive risk of me opening this flagon and it actually not being very good alcohol. But I thought it's the best opportunity I've had to open a flagon, so I'm going to open it. But I would say the sensible thing would be to sell it. But because it's missing the wicker, is it going to be good to sell it? It may never make any money at auction, so you know what? Screw it completely. I'm going to give it a go, open it up, see what it tastes like, and let you guys know what I think. So here we go. Let's get rum flagon. So before we start, I want to talk to you about how to open a rum flagon. So I've got a lot of history around opening old bottles. I've opened many things with perish corks, kind of old waxes that are flaking. I've experienced a lot of it, and it somehow gives me like this crazy little like buzz when I open these old bottles, and I kind of go, man, like I love digging out a cork. I've sat there with little cocktail picks, and I've sat there with little spoons and knives, and you name it. And as geeky as it may be, I love to dig out waxes and corks and decant. Like so many times I've opened a bottle and the wax or the cork has fallen into the bottle, and I've had to decant the bottle into a big jug and kind of filter it to get rid of the cork and the wax. Like, I think that's cool. Like, that is cool. So anyway, my flagon's here. Let's open it up, try it, and see how bloody good it is. Let's go. Man, this is so cool. Right, I've never been in a position to actually drink a rum flagon. I've drunk Black Tot, I've drunk this, I've drunk that, but I've not drunk an actual flagon that I've opened. So this is the bad boy flagon. Man, I'm so excited. Let me see if I can get you guys involved in the wax seal. So it's not incredible, but I tell you what, that ain't bad either, is it? Let's face it, that ain't bad. I'm buzzing, I'm genuinely buzzing. So, right, so how do you open an old bottle? So, first of all, be prepared. Have yourself your tools, your knife, your bottle opener, your corkscrew, whatever it may be. Have it all ready. So, I've not got mine ready. I'm going to go and get them in a minute when I need them. I've genuinely not been this excited for a long time. Right, this is my attempt at showing you guys. There is no actual... Turn this around. There is no actual kind of clear date. The date has been lost. That's all I can say. The date has been lost. But that is good quality wax still. It's unfortunate that it is. I've got the date. I've got a 0. It could be 1960, but from what I can see, I think my camera didn't show the best of that. But what it is telling me is 1970. So, right, let's get straight to the chase. I'm going to get myself a knife. You know what, I've got a knife here somewhere. Where you go? There's my knife right here. This is my bottle opening knife. Everyone's seen it in my other videos. This is my bottle opening knife, or my package opening knife. Let's give it a go. A little dig about, get the wax out. So our first job of this is getting the wax out. Then we're going to move on to get the cork out. So let's go. Let's get the wax out. Oh man, this is fucking cool. It's actually quite rubbery. I expected the wax to be very crumbly. Super, super sticky, which I did not expect. Okay, the wax feels, the cork feels good. I'll be honest, the cork feels quite spongy, quite kind of corkish. And yeah, so how do you open a rum flagon? So let's face it, we all know rum flagons are back from 1970 and before, back to many, many years ago. So how did they open them? That's the question. How did the Royal Navy open their rum flagons? So I can tell you now that they had Navy issue corkscrews, right? I hear you say, can we get a Navy issue corkscrew? Yes, we can. You know what? Let me get it. I bought this a few months ago. This is a Navy issue corkscrew. Look at that. Man, that is cool. Tell me That is not cool. So on the side of this, we've got number 51221. That is the official number of the, I'm guessing the sailor that had this corkscrew, right? Seriously, tell me that is not cool. Like, it's like a little one-piece manufactured corkscrew. It's issued to the Navy, I'm guessing to the chiefs, the guys that open the rums. Man, that is cool. If you're going to open a rum flagon, surely you're going to open it with one of the original corkscrews. So right, let's pop this bad boy into here. See how we get on. Let's get this bad boy open. I can't wait. I tell you what, it's penetrating nicely. It's going straight in there. Let's bring this in a bit more into shot. Oh, I've got my glass table here, struggling. There we go. Oh man, it's gone straight through there. I'm gonna pull this bad boy out. Let's go! Oh, I'm expecting it to completely trash the cork. I can't get that out. Oh my god. Let's give it a go. On the floor. Oh man, as expected, it's completely trashed the cork. Let me get my face out the screen so you can see it. Look at that. Completely. It's got quite a lot out, but it has trashed it. Let's put it on the table. Oh, I can see it. This is silly. Rum flagon opening. Who would have thought I'd ever be doing this? Oh man, it's all over the carpet. Oh, I've got loads out. That was a great little shot. So I literally just screwed it in the side, popped it out, got loads out. Loads on the floor. Let me see if I can get my computer camera. There's loads on the floor. Let's get that out of the way. Look at that. There's cork everywhere. Literally everywhere. But look at that, it's open. It's open. Woo! Ah! Can't wait. Man, I'm super excited. I'll tell you what, I think if I'm not the official definition of a rum geek, I don't know what is. Oh man, that smells so creamy. You know what? I had a lot of doubts about this flagon because of the weight, but man, that smells good and bloody creamy. You know what? There's something about a rum that's creamy that I just love. I love a lot of white rums, a lot of high proof white rums. And the reason I love them is because they're bloody creamy as hell. Jesus Christ, that's heavy. Right, let me go and get a glass. Right, just gone and got a fresh glass, freshly washed. This deserves nothing else. Oh, I wanted to decant this and then pour it back, but you know what? There's something about pouring a rum flagon straight out of the jar. Oh my god, that thing is dark! Look at that, man, look at that! It's actually silly dark. Oh my god, it's like it's creamy, licoricey, crazy aroma. Oh my god, it is actually good. I think the alcohol is a little bit low. I think that's the weight. But man, that is seriously dark. And seriously tasty, look at that. Oh, super dark. Oh man, it's got this incredible Guyanese aroma. I just love it. The flavour is incredible. It's got this like super like burnt sugar, lots of licorice, with this weird like awesome like creaminess. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this weird creaminess that just runs throughout, and that is just something else. Oh man, it's got a little bit of mustiness, but not too much. But I do think the alcohol is struggling. I'd love to have a hydrometer on this to see. I do think the alcohol is a little bit low, but the flavour is just ridiculous. Like, oh man, Royal Navy flagon. Oh. Right, so my battery pack has just gone on my camera, which is very, very frustrating, but this is actual Royal Navy flagon. Didn't think I'd ever get a chance to drink it. Didn't think I'd ever get a chance to open my own flagon, which is just awesome. And yeah, it's super cool. I've actually got a bit of cork floating around in it. But it's super cool to sit here and be able to say, that is my flagon that I've opened. 4.5 litres of it to drink. Man, that's good. I can't believe the colour. That is some crazy dark rum. It is absolutely incredible. I think a lot of it is the nostalgia, the kind of history, the kind of what it is what makes it so special. So yeah, 1970. This was bottled 1970. 16 years before I was born, that was put in that flagon and sat there since then. It's just crazy to think that's how old this is. Anyway, guys, it's been an awesome little video. It's been a little bit unconventional because I've been starting that camera, finishing this camera. But that is a Royal Navy flagon opener. That is a Royal Navy flagon. Guys, it's been incredible. Thank you ever so much for watching, and see you next time. Peace out.